I'm one of the nicest rock and rollers out there. I have nothing but respect for people. I'm grateful for the opportunities that I've had.
Yeah.
I got a lot of records. I'm a veteran just like these other jagoffs, okay?
Dude,
I'm no different.
It's a constant barrage of
and I don't have Carol Kay as a publicist helping me or something. I wouldn't have to say nothing, you know. It's me against the world.
Right.
You're always going to get those
but it's one
fucking
dude.
assholes.
You've been around long enough. You shouldn't let the one
well, no, I just seen it right there, and I was upset. I'm sorry.
All right. Because
assholes.
Just about everyone's
can't stand that shit.
Enjoying the appearance.
You don't have to hail me. That's fine. I'm fine with that.
I'm just saying. I mean, but it's always the one that'll bother you when you know.
I unload on him on the air. I unload. Yeah, I told some fucking douchebag that I was going to come over and fuck his mother in the ass when he was saying something about. I think that in one picture I looked like I had a gut. Yeah, something as innocent as that. I'm a thin guy.
Yeah.
And it's like, I was blowing my nose. I was sick. I had like the flu and shit. And Opie snapped a picture of me, and it ends up on the website. And then it's like, oh my God, Anthony, you look like shit. You fat. I was like, you know something? Go fuck your mother. I'll come over. Think of your innocent mom's face. Just think of it. Think now my cock ramming in her fucking mouth. And it was like, I think it upset the gentleman. Which is good.
It's always weird.
Every so often you got to unload on these motherfuckers.
It's always weird when guys comment about what you look like, though. It's like,
when guys comment on that, it's like, dude,
what I look like.
I don't think I've ever commented and gone, you know, I don't find you attractive,
There's
sir.
a lot of mental issues.
Well,
out there.
it's the closet pillow biter, okay?
Yep.
Because they comment. I'm like, you're not a chick. What are you doing?
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Jesus,
it's weird.
Assholes.
A little weird.
Fuck Pat. Fuck Pat's mom.
Yeah.
Your mother, Pat.
You sound like David Lee Roth in the 80s.
Let me go to Anthony in Jersey.
You,
maybe
girlfriend.
Pat will call the show. Anthony, what's up?
Yo, what's going on, boys?
Hey.
Steve, I'm a huge fan, man, from the Appetite days. I heard a rumor, I know it's probably circled around before, that at the end of Rocket Queen, there's the woman moaning.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, rumor has it that was your girlfriend with Axel in the studio.
Well, yeah, it was Axel fucking one of the stripper girlfriends I had. I had numerous amounts of them. There was a lot of band days that were strippers that hung out with the band, and she was just one of a few that I was with. And she just happened. She was just a cool chick, and then. I don't know. I wasn't upset by it. It wasn't my wife. You know? I was like 20 years old. It was some stripper chick. You know, no big deal.
Nice.
I wasn't the only one fucking her.
Apparently,
you didn't get possessive or jealous.
Of course not. It's a rock band. There's no tears on a fucking tour bus. There'll be no tears on a bus on the road.
No tears. I like that.
What's the only rules? Like if a guy really likes a chick, then you don't bang her, or you don't.
Well, it's disrespectful if you really care about a chick for somebody in your band, in your gang that you're supposed to be so tight with to go. Like what happened with that Poison guy who was playing took Cece's place.
Yeah, Richie Kotzen.
Yeah, that cocksucker was fucking
Ricky's chick.
Ricky's chick. That's.
Is that why he left the band?
Ricky, they threw him.
Wow. Listen, they pulled the bus over on the side of the road and they said, "Get off." Like in Mississippi or somewhere.
When they
said,
found out?
They just pull over, said, "Get out of the bus right now," and they threw him out.
You know, they just did the Bret Michaels, whatever, True Hollywood Story, whatever the fuck they call them these days. And they don't mention that part of the story. I just watched the Bret Michaels
thing over the weekend. They don't want to give that guy, satisfaction.
So the guy replaces Cece, and this guy's now fucking Ricky's girlfriend, is that?
Well, he was. Yeah, Ricky's got a wife. Ricky's got a beautiful wife. That was a long time ago.
This was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Behind his back?
Yeah, and it was,
he gets an opportunity of a lifetime.
Listen, and it was going on. This was like 93, 94.
And you could have any chick on the road?
Any chick you wanted. And Poison only done one tour over in Europe.
Too,
and we were, Enough Snuff was a support act for Poison during that time. And I remember we were playing in Glasgow, Scotland. There was 300-400 people at the hotel wanting to meet Poison.
Right.
And Richie Kotzen walked through like he was Jimmy Page. Real snaggletooth jagoff. I went right to Brett. I go, "Hey, bro, you better get your boy in check. Because these fans are here to see you, and they love the band. You guys have always shown that back to the fans. And now you got this jagoff walking through like he plays in Captain Beyond, so you got to try to nip it in the bud." And he got fired, 3 weeks later.
Wow.
I don't want to say I got him fired, but I just don't like bad behavior. Right. When you're a gang and in a rock band, you got to do stuff together. You can't be nailing guys, chicks, and stuff. It's going to shorten the run.
You can't be sneaky like that shit.
Yeah, just turn the other cheek and don't even look at her.
Whatever happened to that guy?
Your partners.
Yeah, see? He's not doing anything.
But have you heard what he's up to? Is he like selling cars? What does he do?
I don't think he's selling cars. He's a good guitar player, to be honest with you, but I don't think he's doing anything.
He's playing somewhere.
Yeah, he's playing somewhere.
He had a nice opportunity that
he might be in one of those cover bands that does like
Journey cover
or something. Yeah.
There's
a lot of them out there.
Neil Sean, no way.
Yeah, he's not doing Neil Sean.
No, he could not do Neil Sean.
What do you think of those bands?
Sean is
like,
too great.
The main players are gone, and the band goes on, and hope the fans are going to buy into it. The Journey is a huge example.
Yeah, well, they got the singer from.
It sounds exactly like Steve Perry, but it's not Journey that we know from growing up.
No, but you're not going to get Steve Perry back because, first of all, he's got no pipes anymore, okay?
No, I don't believe that.
No, he can't.
I don't believe he does. I know he could still sing.
See, when we were young and we were writing all these records, Don used to complain all the time because you're writing them in too high of a key. When you're 20 years old, you can write them and sing your ass off, but when you get to be 35, 40, it gets real. You got it, and you don't want to change the key on this on the old fails. Hey, well, it was in B. We're going to do it, and let's do it in A now. Go down a full step because the song doesn't sound the same.
People notice.
It sounds like the cover band, then not the real McCoy.
Yeah.
How about fucking like Robert Plant? Like listening to when you listen to Robert Plant now.
Plant, I don't think was ever good live. I don't think it was ever good live. Sorry.
No.
His vocals, he never was able to recreate what they did in the studio live.
The studio is a different place.
Yeah.
Live is anything goes, however you're feeling, it's going to come out.
Well, they fixed the live shows a little bit with adding a couple tracks here and there.
Yeah, but back in the day, they didn't do that.
Back in the day, they didn't do any of that shit, right?
That was always part of fucking like Ozzy's charm to me live, was that he fucking would forget the lyrics.
Yeah.
His dyslexia would cause him to sing the verses
real.
reversed order. I always loved that about him. His voice would he hasn't been able to do Symptom of the Universe since they fucking did it in the studio. He can't do that live. No. He would always go, Symptom. He would always just grovel it out. I fucking love that.
Yeah, because it's real.
Yeah.
It's real. If he came out there playing to a tape, it would suck. That's like you said, the fact that he fucks up, makes mistakes, makes it great.
Yeah, wrong words, the band doesn't know where to go.
Yeah.
Fucking great. I do not love that.
And you got, and let's face it, 50%, at least 50% of the shows that we all see, it's a guy with an M-box with all the parts on there, and they're playing to the tapes. And it's not like the old days like Guns N' Roses or enough stuff where you plug in and you play. And if it sucks, guess what? We drank all night, we fucked, and we're high, and we're not going to sing and play good tonight. It's just a bad night. Everybody has them. You don't see a baseball player hitting 4 for 4.
Yeah.
The guy's going to strike out a few times. He's going to hit some ground balls, and then all of a sudden he might have a good day where he hits a home run. But for the most part, it's not consistent. It's really tough to see. I don't know any bands. Even seeing Queen when I was a real little kid, they weren't that great live. Thin Lizzy blew them away.
Yeah.
And I love Queen. They're a fucking great show, and I love Freddie Mercury.
But sometimes probably too much cock one night.
Way too much.
Just not feeling
They were
good.
notorious for doing more, they had bindles, like coffins full of cocaine, That's all those guys did. They had the biggest, most extravagant parties back then. Tons of cocaine, tons of trim, action-packed every single night, and you're going to get a bad show once in a while.
Yeah.
Now it's the M-box. You hit the M-box, play and record, go, and everybody get a couple of good guys that play to it.
Yeah, play along.
It's not
to
the
it.
same.
No,
Chip, we've talked about it over the years. We're lucky enough to get to go backstage for probably 20 years now.
Yeah.
And we've seen the change. Now you go backstage and everyone's they're all vegetarians. They're drinking their tea, and it's like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
They got old.
Yeah.
But then they're on stage
money.
playing the rock part.
Like people trying to go into heaven.
Yeah, it's phony. As soon as they get done playing, they put their little shorts on and their little, or sweatpants or whatever.
Right.
It's the old days of the rock star coming out and looking like a rock star. When he walks out his front door, he's a rock star, and all day he's dressed like that. Right. That's his vibe. That's his image.
Right.
You don't see it that much. Yeah, I'm one of the last dying breed that I know.
These guys are all tatted up as they're eating their veggie burgers backstage.
Yeah,
and
ridiculous.
They're still out of shape.
We played the Key Club a couple weeks ago, and there was some rap guy there. And after the show, he came up to me and said he's never seen a live band. Just plug in and play.
Right.
And he thought it was the greatest thing he's ever seen. He said, I've never seen that before. That was amazing. I said, and he was younger, obviously.
Yeah.
That's where the music from your samples come from, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's
right.
all the shit you're biting off. It was played by somebody at one point.
Amazing. Hearing it live and hearing like when I hit the snare, sometimes I won't miss the snare, but I won't get a great hit on it. It'll go bang, bang, gonk. That's real.
Yeah,
Stephen. Trust me, you're safe. Mm-hmm. I preface this by saying that nothing will happen to you whatsoever. But we do work with one of probably the biggest Guns N' Roses fan ever. And when he met, who was it, Duff McKagan for the first
Duff
time?
was in, yeah.
What did he end up doing? Sticking a banana up his ass to show his appreciation? I mean, this guy is
Thought he was G.G. Allen.
Hardcore fan.
I'll settle for a big hug. He doesn't need the banana.
Are we, is Eastside Dave coming in to say hi to Stephen Adler?
Yeah.
All right. Chip, you might want to protect your buddy here. No, nothing's going to happen.
No,
Okay, but this guy
Dave
is
is just very. Come on in, Dave.
Look.
He's got his. He's got a guitar. He's got his guitar, hero guitar.
Dave.
How do you know Dave?
You know Dave?
How do you know Dave?
From yesterday.